Right, good morning, welcome back. HayaBusa project, day 2. Now, the first one was a bit of a false start. I wanted to fire it up and do an oil change and then get on with the visual makeover. But unfortunately, as you saw, it didn't go according to plan. I tried to start it up and it was only popping on number 3 cylinder. Got a fault in there somewhere and I think I identified it. But I did turn it over a lot. I found out that I needed parts, so I had to get them on order. And in the meantime, I took the oil and filter out and gave it 10 days to drip drain. I've got a full 4 litres of oil out, so a nice comprehensive oil change. So let's put the bung in, let's put the new filter on, let's top it up with fresh oil and have another go. Right, said this so many times with filters, and I know you probably already all know, but just for the novices who maybe don't, when you put an oil filter on, whether it's up that way or on that way, screw it onto its thread. As soon as the rubber seal touches base, 1/2 to 3/4 of a turn more, and that's it. Doesn't need to be any tighter. You can do it more. You can tighten it up probably another 1/2 turn or more if you really swing on it. What's the point of that? You're only grinding metal for no reason at all. It won't leak and it won't come off. Trust me, screw it on and it's 1/2 to 3/4 of a turn past the point where it touches. It'll be fine. Trust me, won't leak. If you can, pre-fill your oil filter so that it's not bone dry when you put it on the bike. Remember, as the pump's pumping oil into that, all the time it's pumping in, while it's purging it up, nothing's coming out. So nothing's going around the engine and you've got a dry spot. So if you filled it first, the minute the engine starts pumping oil in, it's also pumping out as well because you primed it first. Just common sense. Is 3/4. There. I've been asked previously, if you prime an oil filter, fill it all up with oil, and you have to fit it sideways, does it not all pour out? Well, not if you're quick. Just get yourself prepared, ready, straight on and start spinning it and it'd be absolutely fine. All I lost was that amount, little tiny drip or two like that, and it's so worth doing because now that's fully primed. When the engine starts to circulate the oil, I'm not going to get a dry patch afterwards while it takes time to fill that up, because who would want that? Right, now we're ready to go. These are the 2 fuel hoses that I've been waiting for. They are the genuine Suzuki ones. I had to go on back order. And as you can see from looking at them, they're not just regular pieces of straight hose. Both of them are shaped in complicated ways. So they are going to do the job properly and they will eliminate the possibility that these 2 pieces of raggedy old hose could be the problem. If we get these fitted and it still won't start, then we have to chase the problem further down the food chain. But let's get these on first and see if that's what does it. Right, as I put 6 litres of fuel in this before I tried to start it, and you cannot turn the fuel taps off on these. If you take the fuel hoses off, it just pours everywhere. So I think drain as much of it out as I can before I get started. I'm just draining back. That's it. Right, fresh oil, fresh filter, fresh fuel, and 2 new proper OEM genuine Suzuki hoses fitted correctly according to the manual, and hopefully this is it. If it doesn't fire up now, then the blockage is further down the line and I've got more work to do. Wish me luck. Contact. Two, three, 1, 3 and 4. I've got number 4 running now. Right, happy with that so far. Now it was number 3 to start with, then number 4, and now number 1's come in. So we've just got number 2 cylinder with the pipe still cold. So let's get it over by the door because it's getting a bit smoky in here and see if we can get it firing on all 4 cylinders. Well, there we are. Fresh oil and filter, fresh petrol, and banging on all 4 cylinders. Really happy with the outcome. £36 well spent. The moral of the story, don't use universal fuel hose where you should use pre-formed, pre-shaped genuine OEM fuel hoses, because this is the problem. These hoses that I fitted today at 36 quid, they should be changed according to the manual every 4 years. They are finite. They are a consumable. This stuff doesn't even last half that long. So never use universal fuel hose where you should use proper ones. Anyway, that's it for today. Can't do any more. Join us in the next one. I'm going to drop the back end off, drop the front end off, and strip her right down to her underpants for a whole new look.